Eva Reynes.
Eva Reynes. We're not quite sure how to pronounce it. Also available on Steam. Came out. Thank you, Samses. Almost 16 USB sticks. So this one is a horror visual novel. It was released September 2019. It's on sale dirt cheap right now. It's $2 Canadian. It's like 80% off. This one's the full game. It doesn't have a demo available. And they described as investigate crimes, search for clues, make deductions, find the truth. It has a skills and traits tree. It has timed discourse battles where you can use either evidence or lies. And there's several endings. Trigger warnings for this game. The Steam page describes it as having blood, sexual themes, drugs, and language. And my complaint for this one is that, for whatever reason, it was one of those games that just OBS wouldn't pick up. So once I get it started, I'm just going to have to share the whole monitor. Other than that, Ace Attorney Adult, maybe. I'm hoping we can get to the discourse battles. That's the thing I'm most interested in. So that kind of reminds me of,
Potato Brain!
Yes, Potato Brain is the developer. Okay.
Is that loud?
I'm going to turn that down a little bit. And... okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. I'll turn you down a little bit. Okay, that's 40% is probably good, so let's change everything to that. Let me know if that's a good amount for you. Tutorial on probably is good. And sure, give us HUDs. I want to see how much time I have left.
I like the song.
Song's pretty good.
Music's good.
So yeah, this is the developer's Potato Brain, the publisher's Potato Brain. They've done one other game. They're both on sale dirt cheap right now for like $2. Yeah. Oh, we got the alcohol right off the bat.
The ticking clock does not care about the fragrance of roses lingering in the air. The ticking clock does not listen to the sound of raindrops falling on the asphalt pathway outside. It doesn't question or feel, rest or hesitate. It just ticks and ticks and ticks away. You do that one.
Okay. Why? I thought you liked me. I don't understand. Is this what death feels like? Heaven sounds nice, but I really don't want to go just yet. I don't want to die. I don't want to fade away. You're jealous of those 80% off deals.
There was a sudden stillness like the gap between ticks on a clock, but the next tick never came. Chapter 1. You're Sent in June.
This is an RPG Maker game, if you haven't figured that out. Oh, jeez.
How is that music? Is that still loud? Another glass down, another sun begins to set.
Oh, we're drunk. It's fine. Thank you for that.
Ugh, I should have just turned the damn thing off. Oh well, one peek won't make me sober.
Okay, I've got a tutorial. Sure. Escape. Okay. We can open stuff. Messages, okay. HUDs, yeah. Items and actions. Got a flashlight and our phone. Eva, it has come to our attention that you have not attended the last 2 sessions with Dr. Chase. This is a reminder that continued absence from the agreed-upon sessions will lead to termination of your contract with us. Regards. From Vale Ford Investigation Agency.
I had a feeling this one was coming. I won't be able to pay for my whiskey if they fire me. Seems I've little other choice but to get this over with.
Okay, we can walk. We can click or use enter. Okay, we have to go to counseling. It's not a WASD, it's a direction keys. Oh, that's...
Just an empty glass.
Okay.
She is fast.
Can you play the piano? No. We can talk about it. Okay. Out of the apartment. Okay, to our office, which is surprisingly close, it looks like.
But it's also known as a waste of time.
Good afternoon, Miss Reynes. Please have a seat. We may start our session. Can I just leave? Okay, sit. Good afternoon, Miss Reynes. Really glad you could make it here today, and on time, too.
Well, what can I say? I've become a changed woman. Perhaps changed enough to not need to spend 45 minutes per session.
Quite the smooth talker you still are. Fortunately, the chief wanted me to ensure that we made up for the missed sessions.
Rodent turds. I just can't catch a break.
Oh, it's 1999. 2 hours later. I see. I'm glad they've started using your skills as a consultant and trainer. Doesn't compare to being out there on the field, but keeps your already excellent skills sharp.
You're a good flatterer, Vic. It's one of the reasons I can tolerate these sessions, when I would rather be at the bar drinking. Don't take this the wrong way, I'm just not cut out for these kinds of things.
Perfectly understandable. Even a woman as accomplished as you is bound to face difficulties. Feel this better than anyone. Buried truth like a blatant lie has no value in court. The RM8 case is settled. You can't turn back time, and dwelling on it will only impede your recovery.
That didn't sound like something your average counselor would say.
Consider it off-the-record advice, given our session was meant to end several minutes ago.
Wow, that's so professional of you. That explains your sheer backlog of clients.
That's what I get for trying to help out these days.
Jokes apart, you do have a point. The chief wants me to avoid RM8-related files, and for good reason. Besides, it's futile to dig up old bones expecting to find new meat.
Glad you understand, Miss Reynes. Besides... Please go ahead and take it. Miss Reynes, help. I think I committed a murder, but I swear I'm innocent. I was just passing by, now I'm the prime suspect. Please, you're the only one who can get me out of this mess. At room 303 of the Huntsville quarters, please hurry.
Isn't that in the women's quarters? What was he doing there in the first place? Ugh, if it was anyone else, I would have left him to fend for himself.
Looks like your trip to the bar has just been cancelled. Is everything alright?
Eva Reynes never cancels a drinking night, though she might have to postpone it by a few hours. Why are you talking in the third person?
Because she's confident as ever. Anyway, shall meet again next week. Farewell. Alright, here did this. Alright, or I can just click everywhere. Crime scenes, others. Okay, crime scenes.
Ah, how nostalgic. One of the perks of working for the VIA is that you get to have your own room, free of charge. Of course, I moved out of here after I started earning the bid bucks. The murder seemed to have taken place in room 303. Let's not waste any more time.
Is that pathing issues? Looked like we got stuck on the I don't know.
Excuse me, miss. There's an investigation going on here. And wait, Miss Reynes.
Now you get to talk to yourself.
Well, good day to you too. I apologize for not recognizing you right away, ma'am. It's just we haven't seen you at work for such a long time. Things have never been the same after your retirement, especially since we've no one as skilled as the legendary. I keep wanting to say Eva Reynes. I'm really glad to see you back in action, ma'am. Glad I've been missed, but let's make a few things crystal clear. First, I'm only here to fix a few misunderstandings, not to work on a case. In fact, I don't think I'll be taking on cases for the VIA anytime soon. Second, stop calling me ma'am. It makes me feel old. Understood, ma'am. I mean, Miss Reynes. Room 304 is locked.
Yeah, let's ignore the... Wait, did I like... Okay.
Voice is 10 out of 9. The victim's body. Let's see if I can find something here.
Okay.
No bruises apart from some marks near the victim's mouth and neck. She was definitely strangled to death by a piece of cloth. This implies a sneak attack, either done from the shadows or by first lowering her guard through social subterfuge. There are no wounds to the victim's body. There seems to be a tear in the right pocket of her dress. It's strange, considering the dress looks relatively new. Perhaps the killer wanted something that she was holding on to? There are no wounds to the victim's feet. I guess that's about all I can learn from just observation. Books on literature and fiction. Looks like she was quite the avid reader. I see no secrets under this suspiciously ordinary bed.
I just go talk to people. We got in here as soon as Miss Lee gave the call.
Can I make a voice?
We got in here as soon as Miss Lee gave the call.
Oh, they're southern now, okay.
Wish there was something we could have done to prevent this from happening in the first place.
Oh, what voice should we give to her? Well. Anyway, she's like a pompous, like, here's the legendary Eva Reynes. Why'd she sound like this? Once the shining angel of the VIA, now a fallen, lazy, no-show devil who drinks away her sorrows, all while keeping that paycheck from high heaven. Never thought you'd ever try to take back your place up high. Maybe she is like a southern belle. It's good to see you too, Trace. You know how hard it is for a woman to turn down a drink?
But too soon.
Hardy har har. You know I looked up to you back in the old days. The days I kept screwing up in my investigations. But guess what? In the 2 years since, I've improved immensely. I worked hard every day to become the best detective I could be. Yet the VIA pays you more than half the department to do whatever, like drink cheap whiskey. Well, that doesn't matter anymore. This time I've caught the killer red-handed, and a new shining star, and I don't need you and your sin of sloth to screw things up. Ooh, you're on fire today, girl, but let me just correct you on one thing. The whiskey I drink is not cheap. However, many years pass, some things never change, like your sin of pride. Just be thankful I'm here to keep it from claiming another victim. Saw that coming. The great Eva Reynes just bit off more than she can chew, and she's gonna choke on it. Go, try and prove Damien's innocence. I'll crush your arguments.
No. We haven't talked.
Oh, it is Ace Attorney!
Okay, so we've got health, which is your credibility. Okay.
Is this normal human conversation? What do you mean, Samus says? You don't have long, verbose, like, riff-offs?
Eva, Miss Eva, you came. My head can't keep up with all that's happening right now.
Why is everyone Southern? Okay. This is a Southern game? Alright. I know this must be hard on you, and I'm sorry for your loss. But in order for me to help you out, you need to calm down and take me through what happened.
You don't understand. She was the love of my life. Why did it have to be her? How could they even think I could do such a thing?
Guess I shouldn't point out he's like that about every cute girl that he comes across. Special Agent Eva Reynes can't cast resurrection magic on anything, but she can cast light on the truth. Will you help me? Help you?
Yes, Miss Eva.
Tell me more about what happened and how you got yourself into this mess. Sound more like I'm from Louisiana than this.
Well, I really need to talk to Clarissa in private. Clarissa sounds like such a Southern name.
Clarissa.
Clarissa. So I kind of tried to follow her to her room.
Stalking. Classy.
Yes, I admit it must sound creepy, but I swear my intentions were as noble as they come. So I watched her enter the room and lock the door, stood outside and tried my best to gather courage and to convince myself that our love was mutual. I just wasted a couple of minutes, closed my eyes and started talking to myself before I heard a terrified but short-lived scream from inside.
Where did your accent go?
What?
Where did your accent
Did it disappear?
go? It like completely disappeared by the end of that sentence.
I don't know if it was the adrenaline, my love for Clarissa, but I kept slamming and kicking the door, knowing that I needed to protect her at all costs, till eventually the door lock gave in. I stepped in and found her body lying on the bedroom floor, robbed of breath. Shock was too much for me. Couldn't think rationally. I should have reported it at the earliest. Stopped to touch her hair, her face. I wanted desperately for this to just be a bad dream. It was only after Tracy and her team stormed into this room and put a gun to my head that I realized it's now the reality I had to accept.
So Damien's thinking with his eyes closed after Clarissa had gone into her room. This opens up a possibility. Tell me more about the unlucky woman.
Clarissa was a sweet, beautiful 20-year-old woman who caught my eye the day she walked in. Joined the VIA as an apprentice like me. As her senior, I got the privilege to show her the ropes.
Are they all, like, members of this VIA?
Apparently.
Is this whole apartment supposed to be just a VIA dorm room?
Maybe.
Okay.
In the few moments we spent together, I felt a special kind of connection, one between two people destined to be lovers. When she smiled at me.
This isn't going anywhere. Damien, speaking of connections, do you know anything about the ones she made since joining the VIA? Or anything that might put her in a dangerous position?
Not really. I wish I could help, but I can't.
What was the condition of the victim's body when you stumbled on the scene?
Well, Clarissa's body was down face first. Absolutely no sign of blood. It's a white kerchief right next to her body, which I'd instinctively picked up.
That's always what I hear in my head when I see the thing. It like Damien, you realize that having your fingerprints on a potential murder weapon gives them a legit reason to mark you as a prime suspect?
I didn't think things through.
Let's talk later.
Okay, do we know? Is there the handkerchief? No. Oh. Okay, a lot of food. Oh, let's read her diary.
May 5th, 1999. I've just moved into my room at the new dorm, and I just fucking love it. This is so much better than my shabby old apartment. I would have applied at the VIA long back if I'd known the perks would be this great. Apprenticeship isn't glamorous, but I guess I can't complain. Hope I can meet some handsome detectives here in the next few weeks. What pitch W? We need a different accent.
I don't know any southern accents.
What? Do you know any other southern accents? I don't know any other southern accents. Oh my god, you should do a Canadian accent for the next person.
Sure.
Oh my god, okay. So it looks like it's been a little over a month since she joined. Nothing out of the ordinary here, except who the hell draws emojis in their diaries? Do I continue the southern belle accent? I've stumbled onto some misplaced documents that might be a part of something bigger. That's the Pikachu face. Oh, what should I do with these? I mean, it might spell trouble if these get into the wrong hands, but... Shall I hop into VC with you? We need another voice. I'm not stupid enough to do a selfless act of charity. Oh, I know. I'll keep them locked up until I find Detective Prince Charming. Then I'll give them to him in advance, to advance both my career and my love life. Now that's what I call hitting two birds with one stone.
What are these emojis?
Misplaced documents. This just got interesting.
Okay.
Perception? You need perception in this?
Yeah. Otherwise the statistic game will proceed anyways. Okay.
22nd of May, 1999. I met this guy called Damien, and he seemed really into me, but I don't know. He's an apprentice, just like me. I can't get anywhere in my career dating losers. That's so mean. I need to find a way to get him off of me before real men start thinking we're together. Can't say I haven't seen her type before. Anyway, it's clear that she had no interest in Damien. Poor guy. Better note that down. 30th of May, 1999. Ugh. I can't believe I spilled this adhesive glue on the table. No, I can't even get this diary off it. If I'd known it'd be this damn strong, I wouldn't have bought it in the first place. I need to find a way to fix this mess. Yep, still stuck. 2nd of June, 1999. Oh, it's the day before my birthday. He isn't one of us, but he sure is strong and handsome. And he's coming to my place this evening.
That's the current date.
Oh, fling can't hurt anyone, right? Jippers, Jippers? I'm so excited for tonight. I'm gonna look at where Jippers is from.
Southern Jeepers? I don't know.
I don't think they're in the South.
Okay. Expect a visitor tonight who is not Damien. Sweet, diary helped a lot. Find more about this mysterious visitor and the contents of the box. Get Damien out of this mess. This box is locked and for some reason glued to the table.
Jeepers is southern. Jippers is possibly English? So they may be in the UK.
Okay. Is there any new information? No. Okay, so I have all these clues.
It's a British slang for gravy, apparently. Wall covering. Oh, curtain covering. What was it?
A wall curtain covering a curtained window.
Huh.
Okay. Examine this? No.
Her bookshelf?
Yeah, I've examined all that. That was all normal. We've got this
Money
locked box. If we could find a key to it. I've examined all the kitchen counter stuff.
A fan?
It doesn't look like you can do things on the wall.
A candle?
No. Doesn't look like you can do things attached to the wall.
Nothing.
Probably because as an RPG Maker game, it's like not something you can reach.
Nothing on her bookshelf?
I don't think so. Unless this side's different. No. Bed had nothing. We had this stuff there.
Can you look at your clues?
Mm-hmm. Glued box, misplaced documents, mysterious visitor, damaged pockets. Didn't like Damien. There's a large window behind a wall curtain.
Okay.
I guess we have enough to enter a
Objection!
combat. Alright, let's do it. We've examined everything.
Oh dear truth, I might have gotten rusty, but there are some people you just can't surpass.
Discourse starts! Oh, and it's time.
Oh my god! Ah!
Okay. So there's a security camera here that watches the hallway. Okay. Where did her accent go?
Sorry, it's like stressful. Yeah. Apparently this is timed.
Okay, so we got snaps to the video feed. So it's 7:33.
So is that Damien? Right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not her apartment. That's 304.
Yeah. No, that's wrong. Dot dot dot?
That's just
What?
silence. No sound? Or stills?
I don't know! Ah! Pick one!
No. Okay, it wasn't that one. Okay, so where do they appear from? The window.
Ninja number 2 could have only appeared between...
It'd have to be when no one's in the hallway. Should be between C and D, I guess. No?
Then before the...
It can't be before, because it's between.
Oh. The game is bad. Refund. B and C?
So not between that, I guess.
That makes no sense. Even...
They're not even addressing the fact that this isn't her room. Okay, so you fantasize having a bunch of kids with her, great.
Unless someone minutes the doors let the actual killer walk down the hallway into the victim's room. As Damon said, here's your news. But it's not her room.
That just might be an honest error by the developer's part. Okay. Yeah. Because they went through the window. Or, oh no, willingly
let him in the room.
Is this where we provide evidence? Yes.
Mysterious visitor? Yeah.
Take that. She read her diary?
What? Like she
What's she gonna
says
do
it as
either?
if it is such a problematic thing.
Okay, new second. We got past that one. They got here like within 4 minutes.
Oh my god, don't tell me. Don't tell me. This is gonna be one of those cases where they set it up, like the next room, the 304, is the exact same apartment,
As
and
this?
they've just moved the body over
Oh
or
my
something.
gosh. I was thinking that could work, or the guard they stationed is the love interest. They're all detectives. And that's why he was able to be here within 4 minutes.
Well, it could be both, because like he could literally be in the other room.
Okay,
I don't know.
I have nothing against this, so let's wait it out.
Because if they're doing the thing of this, because that would make the whole stills being wrong make sense, because
Okay, here we go. We interrupt this. Objection. This piece of evidence contradicts your statement.
Objection.
Covered window. What's he barking at?
Let's see.
Show you this giant window. How is there a window here? The architect didn't tell me about that. Man, if we didn't investigate that, we would have been toast.
Yeah.
And they said this is easy, this intro. Okay, so the killer could have jumped out. Oh, they've already contacted the architect, apparently.
Is this? Yeah.
What was he barking at?
Somewhere outside the large window.
Shouldn't you have a postmortem anyways?
Not if she was super sure that Damien's the killer.
It's gonna be like Ace Turning where we have 3 days. Off to the bar.
Oh, that is loud!
Is that lower for you as well?
No, but like you can hear it.
Yeah, I have an audio slider on there, so I can turn it up and down.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I can hear yours. Oh, this dude just having 2 croissants and an egg.
Croissant.
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 Where are we? Oh, we're sitting so far apart.
They're social distancing, okay? Charles, pour me another. Certainly, Miss Reynes. Oh my god, why does he look so evil?
He's so terrifying.
He looks evil.
Yes.
Du croissant?
The croissant?
Du croissant, s'il vous plaît?
Are we celebrating? We're celebrating our depression? Like, I hope we're not driving everywhere.
I assume that this is like all within walking distance of each other.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like they have like a police community, but for some reason this police community has so many crimes.
When facing someone who's never made a mistake in her career.
We made 2 mistakes in our conversation with you, let alone our career. Yes, deux croissants et 9 un café, je pense. He's got a cup of something.
Un café.
He's drinking coffee at midnight.
Decaf.
I mean, I guess he's having breakfast at night.
This couple's only having wine.
No, he's having the wine. He's got the bottle. She's got an empty glass.
Thank goodness for air conditioning. Oh, we're British now, I guess. Now we have free access to cooler temperatures without having to expose ourselves to the elements.
British don't really have AC in most of their houses. They weren't built that way.
Apart from that, your hypothesis was almost perfect. I'd be lying if I said you didn't improve.
Well, you sound like a Harry Potter character now.
That's what I'm saying. It's for some reason I'm like fantasy British. That's what you call it. Because I don't know, I'm assuming that this is in the UK somewhere.
Buck.
Buck!
Well, he's having a grand old time.
Yep. Do I voice her too?
Yeah, and then
Does she also have to be English?
You can do whatever.
This is clearly in France.
Well, I'm flattered. I promise you, Eva.
I won't make the same... Wait.
We went
I won't make the same mistake twice.
We're in Switzerland where they go between.
You seem to put it... Well, she is blonde and blue-eyed, so... She could be from that region. Go ahead.
You seemed pretty convinced from the start that Damien didn't do it. Come on.
Come on. If you'd known him like I do, you would have been convinced as well. The kid literally can't harm a fly. His character aside, I knew there was room for other possibilities. It's the post-mortem report's job to prove his innocence now.
We'll see about that tomorrow. As for tonight, let's just relax and raise a glass to our grand return.
Why are you doing it in the, like, breathy voice?
It's actually supposed to be in England.
Oh, okay. Ah, so the shining star is returning. What would you say to a free round of our finest scotch? Let's celebrate to celebrate this fine occasion. He looks so evil. Dearies, I hate to break your hearts, but I'm not returning. I'm neither cleared nor desiring to take on cases. But if you still want to treat a pretty lady to a drink, then please do. It'll be my pleasure, Mr.
It'll be the last drink you ever have!
Let me... Smush buck. She's French! Merci.
Merci.
Merci beaucoup. Did I tell you that you look a lot more handsome when you're this generous?
Anyway, it's getting late. I should get going. I'll text you tomorrow if something comes up. Oh, alright. Man must have grown bored by now. Show the stud how to have a good time. I think I'll save her just a while longer.
What is happening? We're accepting drinks from the evil man.
Hey, I've been single ever since I broke up with Evans 3 months ago. Though I wouldn't mind having a stud to return home to. Wait, thanks for tonight. I hope I'll get to work with you again soon. I don't want to do it anymore, but investigation is still what you do best. Good night.
Also, she's clearly having a beer.
I shouldn't have gotten myself involved in this. Stirred up everyone's expectations again. Should go home and get some rest too.
What was he barking at?
I don't know.
Alright. Can we just examine his breakfast? No.
What happened?
Blonde lady was like, oh, you should come back to the forest, like, investigation's really what you do best. And she's like, well, no. And then she's like, okay, good night.
You know what? It's nice that this isn't like a full-on rivalry with this lady.
So it's the pub. What do we say about the pub? Classy drinking, romantic jazz, candlelights, a permanent breakfast always on this table.
And permanent wine.
And permanent wine. I guess we go home. And Samus says, refund yourself with a Discord invite. It's Ziscord.
Ziscord. I'm tired. All I want now is a good night's sleep and for the birds to sing me a lullaby.
To be a Disney princess. Ari, you're a princess now.
But since it's still early, I might as well sit on my PC for a while.
Gonna play some Minecraft.
As you already know. Oh, this is the narrator.
As you all. Oh, did we
No, the Canadian accent.
Oh gosh. Gosh, how do I even... I'm trying to think of how I can even do this.
What do you mean? You do
like when I do it, I'm like...
You do it all the time! Just do your, like...
Like, I can't think of it with these words, you know?
Oh.
I've done too many accents when mine's thrown off.
It's okay, you don't have to.
Okay, let me try. As you already know, Eve has 3 parameters, which decide how well she's prepared for the upcoming tasks. These parameters can be increased by reading ebooks and articles, playing brain teasers, and watching informative videos.
That's so good!
Each of these tasks takes approximately 30 minutes to complete. You may choose up to 2 tasks before going to bed each night.
See? That's so good! Is this what Canadians sound like?
If you want to, so that's there is a type of like Canadian that sounds like that. It's more like more rural Canadian. If you want to look up, there's a song, I can't remember who put it out, but it's called "Out for a Rip." If you listen to that, that's what like rural Canadians sound like. It's a computer. So we can check emails, we can play games, or browse the net. Well, clearly we're not checking emails. Screw that. Let's play games. Pathfinding games, which raises our perception. Okay, let's go.
Really?
I assume we can...
Personality?
Sure. This is what I love to Google at 1 a.m. Psychological research dissertations.
Okay, you say this, but I literally do this.
I know you do. 30 minutes later.
30 minutes now.
Okay, where can we see our stats?
Hey.
It's on our phone. Nothing. Okay, so we can do one other thing. What's in emails? Nothing. Great.
Play your game then.
Pathfinding. Do I actually get to play it? No. It's only 11 at night. To bed.
My dear sweet Beth, did you miss me?
I love how she's this giant poster of a cat.
And she doesn't have a cat herself.
No.
What time is it? Is it time to switch over?
Yeah, we'll switch after whatever this cutscene. She just hung over.
I hate these hangovers. You've never been hungover, yeah?
No, I get the, like, I've gone to bed, like, tipsy, and, like, you get the, like, oh, like, everything's spinning, but then I wake up fine.
Yeah, I've never been hungover either. And I've been drunk a lot of times.
Oh, Damien's not a suspect. Great. How do they get it down to, oh, don't worry, the murder took place 5 minutes before he got there. Don't worry, he's fine. Everything is always spinning. Oh, now we have to work. Yeah, we're gonna stop there. This has been Eva Reynes.
Eva Reynes.
And the devs did give me the full key for this. So if people are interested, apparently it's only like 6 to 8 hours. It has at least like 4 or 5 endings. They just say several bad endings, a neutral ending, and a good ending. 6 to 8. Not 68.
68 hours. Can you imagine an RPG Maker game that is 68 hours long?
Yeah. I'm sure there's someone who's made something. Yes, 628 hours, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if people want to know what happens, do we die because we overdrink ourselves? Does the evil barman, kill us in our sleep? We don't know. Maybe Damien did do it. That's the big plot jump.
He's actually evil.
Yeah, let me know. We can continue this. So let's save.